Yo, what it is? It is Joy Boy J here, Scarface J here, Chief Red Cloud, Jay Santana, Woozy, and this is Even Loaded School. Wow, amazing. Ain't that right, Stitch? Oh, we got One Piece Stitch in here today, y'all. But anyway, this is a continuation of the module of astro readings, or should I say astrology readings, and tarot, right, in terms of tools of divination, aka spiritual extensions of communication, mediumship, shit like that, right? So here, because I went and bought me a fucking deck just for y'all, so don't say I don't do shit for the people, god damn it. It's a nice deck, but this is a Japanese deck since I'm here in Japan right now, in Okinawa. Alright. And here, we got the goods. So, if this is something that you would like to get into, or if you're just curious and open-minded and just kind of here to see what the fuck is popping, you know, dip your toes in, you know, then come chow you. So, I'm going to show you essentially like shuffling, right? And now, disclaimer, as I like to say, these spiritual tools and divination, the reason why I won't necessarily go too in depth is because these all have a degree of subjectivity to it, right? So with tarot, right, it's you using yourself as a medium for spirit guides, yours or other people's, to be able to get certain specific messages, correct? Right. So the way I see it is we're all the same in terms of energy beings having a human experience, but we all have different ways of expression. Tarot is just a way of expression. So some people may express differently than others and may speak to you differently than others. So I'll give a bit about how I do it, but I'm just letting you have the awareness to know you don't have to do it the way I fucking show you to do it. This is just an introduction, right? It's just to be able to, you know, show you how we kind of do shit, and maybe you get some creative inspiration on a way that may, you know, speak more to you, or you can adopt it, that's fine. But just wanted to at least let that be known out there. That my way is not to say all, end all, be all motherfucking way, and to use your damn brain and your own energies to be able to decipher that for yourself. But anyway, so there's a lot of different ways you can shuffle. They got, and even with certain decks, because I bought multiple decks before, some decks, they all have like this book. They got like booklets and shit that come with it and whatnot, right? I'll show you this, right? And they'll kind of like, the first few pages, they'll explain who the person is who made the deck and whatnot. They'll explain how to be able to shuffle, different techniques and shit, right? And they also have interpretations in here, so this is a good way to be able to, like, if you don't know nothing about nothing, you can go off this. Buy the book, so to speak. Me personally, how I got into it was just reading, well, I lie. Watching, videos about other tarot readers, since I was like watching tarot videos. I was like, why don't I just get my own stuff, a fucking reading, right? Is like, I personally, especially being a Cancer moon,
is it possible?
We resonate more with going intuitive off the messages. So,
One day,
like if we see a card, we'll go off of what we feel the card says in the picture of the card and shit like that. But we'll get to that in a second. So anyways, in regards to shuffling, the books will tell us certain ways that you can shuffle, right? So some people may do like a, you know, like a cut deck way, right? And then they say, okay, I'll take the card off the top. Or some people may do like a cut deck and then like take the cards off the bottom. You feel what I'm saying? Some people may do like the playing cards way, right? So they may do like the shuffle like this, right? Right? And then whoosh, how people be doing that shit, right? Some people do it like that, right? Me personally, I do it more like this, right? So I'll take like half, should be,
is it?
and I'll put it back in the front. Take some with my right toe. I said right toe, excuse me. Right fucking And it's the same car I pulled yesterday. Spirit be talking shit. I'm laying it down for right now. But anyway, right? So it's like you can pull it, right? That's kind of like how I do. So it was right. And the reason why I like to kind of do it like that is because just me personally, I feel like just not only doing it intuitively, but if I'm doing it like this and I'm doing it fast, just like the way you seen that first card pop out, I feel like it resonates more, at least to me personally, because when you see the cards pop out, you can tell and you feel as if like, you know, damn, that's the universe talking to me. Damn, that's the guys talking to me, because like them shit's just popping out. You know what I'm saying? Like it gives me the personal feeling like it's really like in tune. Like there is no way that this specific card would have popped out. And sometimes it's multiple. You know, I kind of like go based off how I feel with it. So, you know what I'm saying? Hit that. Now maybe if like there's no cards coming out, where I'll ask like, you know, spirit, angels, ancestors, you know, maybe like knock on that bit, visualize some energy coming through, right? Highlight the deck, or just pray, right? Spirit, angels, ancestors, archangels, any benevolent beings out there that may be, please help give us some divine inspiration, divine guidance at this time. Whatever the fuck you want to say, you can say whatever. You can pray over it, whatever suits your fancy, right? Like I say, each you a little shuffle, and then there you go. You're off to the races. Now, another one of techniques that you could maybe adopt, especially with tarot, is like I said, if you don't like that method and, you know, the intuitive way per se, like I said, different decks have different methodologies that they already have included as you buy it. So that's another way, like I said, that we talked about earlier. To go back over my list, there's another piece about it. Now, not everyone reads tarot like this per se, right? But I personally do. So they got this thing where, like, if you shuffle the cards, right, and let's say, right, like for example, Spirit, can you please tap me out of cards? That's an example to show you, right? Boom. See that? You see how that feels? Like, oh shit, like damn, Spirit, you know what I'm saying? Like it's, so it came out. How'd it come out? Kind of like this. So it's kind of like sideways. So we'll go sideways, right? Diff card sideways, right? So this is like ego death. But anywho, they got something called like uprights. I think it's called just middle. I don't know what it's exactly called, but it's like you can read the card when it's upright, meaning you can take the meaning to be literal as it's presented to you. It came out this way, so you can, interpret it like it got cards this way, as if like maybe it's saying like where you're maybe at right now, like it's in a process happening right now, or like maybe it's something that you're on the horizon to come, of like, you know, more presence and something like that, or maybe it can mean like a block. It just depends on your interpretation on like all the other cards happening. And then they got like a down, meaning like a reversal, meaning the usual meaning that it is, right? Okay, but it's reversed. So let's say you get something intuitively from the card. If you're reading intuitively, like, okay, why I look at the card and I see this, that, and the third. So this is the vibe it gives me. Well, swap that 180, and that's what reversal is. So I personally like doing those because I feel like it adds a lot more specificity to the reading itself. Now, granted, it doesn't take away to say if you don't do that, it won't give the same specificity, because as stated, you can go the logical way and you can use their book and they'll just tell you, right? Some books have the reversal meanings and all that shit in there too. Some don't. This one doesn't, for an example, just to tell you. So, you know, that's like if you would like to adopt that methodology. If not, then just ignore it and it's all good. But they got some other methods as well of like, you know what I'm saying? Let's say if you got a card, right? And you pull that shit. And let's see. Right, 5 of Swords, right? Let's say that you pull a card. They got certain methods where you can like pull like a three card method. So past, present, future, right? You get what I'm saying? They got another one to where you can do like maybe 9. So 3 for past, 3 for present energy, what's happening right now, and 3 for the future, right? They got ways that you can do like a super in-depth, whether it's like longer, you can do shorter. It just, like I say, it really just depends on what speaks to you as a person individually. Because I feel like the biggest things with these is like, this is a yin energy tool, right? It has, of course, the masculine yang elements in regards to like the physical representation of what it is. But ultimately, in my personal opinion, this is more so yin. This is more feminine energy of what we're dealing with, right? So feminine energy, in my personal opinion, is more like flow, more of like, you know what I'm saying, going with the vibes, right? Getting intuitive with it, shit like that overall. You get what I'm saying? Especially with like the cards interpretations, I feel like especially it gets really, really like, not only like it can help you develop your own sense of like intuition and self-knowing and shit, but also as well, you know, the cards themselves usually do have the themes of what it means on there anyways, in my personal opinion, just having a couple of multiple decks, right? Now, we won't say that we're the most fucking masterful tarot reader in the damn world, but just in my experience of going to have read other people and shit, and even especially reading myself and whatnot, and just watching the content for over, now I think it's like 2 years. Yeah, it would have been 2 years now. I would say I have a very, very innate understanding of it to be able to at least guide your ass and let you know what the fuck this is. You get what I'm trying to say? So, just to reiterate, so you got, you know what I'm saying, you get your deck, or if you're just watching, okay, deck, you see, you can read it based off of the booklets that they tell you, and they got their interpretations, or you can get your own interpretation. So like, you can go buy the book, or you can go intuitively. And we also talked about different ways of interpreting the cards itself, right? So, you know what I'm saying, if, granted, disclaimer, you even want or see yourself adopting the methodology of the upright, right? Meaning literal, meaning sideways, meaning like it's exactly presently what you're dealing with in your face, or it could be potentially like some stagnation, just depends on the interpretation of you reading. And then it could be down, aka reversal. So the interpretation meaning of the first upright, it's reversed 180 degrees, right? And like I said, we got different methods of how you could read. You can do like the 3-card method, right? 1, 2, 3, past, present, future. You can do 9. You can do 3 to represent to get more like specific, right? 3 middle, present, 3 future, right? So that'll be 9 cards in total, right? You could do like, you know, different ways of shuffling. That state, you could do like the regular, you know, like playing cards way of shuffling. You can do fucking just cutting the deck. You can pull in the card. Hell, you can just pull cards if you want to, right? Pull from the top, pull from the bottom, whatever to you speaks the loudest, right? Also, as well, let me see what else I got written here. Oh, yeah. If let's say that maybe you don't see any decks that stick to you, you can actually make your own deck. So, like, you could have some flashcards. You can like write your own meanings on it. If like maybe some of this is too complicated or complex, or you just don't see yourself going off of someone else's interpretations or cards and shit. Okay, that's fine. You can make your own shit, right? You can make your own themes, right, etc. So that's another method that you can go about too, right? You can just completely just do you. If you just say fuck all that, right? Another one is, like I say, in terms of like how you first call them on, when you start reading, you can, another thing I personally like to do, I like to ask the person and for them to personally, like out loud, give me permission. Like, do you give me permission, and do you allow your ancestors and spirit guides to let me read for you? Because me personally, just seeing a lot of the spirit realm and shit in my actual real life, my beliefs are that ancestors and spirit guides and shit, everyone got their own lineages. Of course, granted, we all are connected in a way as well. But just to say, like, we got specific beings, maybe like ancestors that maybe, you know, watch over us and be very, very caring of us. So I like to make sure they give me permission. So if I give some shit and tell you how it is, 'cause I'm more like a straight shot reader. Like, what I see, I'm gonna tell you, and Don't get pissed off at me because I showed you what the fuck it is. Now, granted, if it says something, good interpretation is good. But like I said, I don't look at things as good or bad. I just see things as this is what it's saying, and this is just suggestions on how you can go about things. You can listen to it or you don't have to, but you will know more than the goddamn cards because it's your fucking life. So, I mean, you get what I'm trying to say? But to go back to not digress, we prefer to get permission from these people energetically and that. And the last thing I want to say in regards to tarot, before we close this out, is cleansing the energy of yourself. And this may get into more like the magic shit like later on in my other later modules. Stay tuned. But cleanse the deck after you read someone / cleanse your own energy, right? So you can literally just like pray, like, yo, I pray, you know, my spirits, my angels, my ancestors, spirit guides, archangels, whoever the fuck you subscribe to, whatever you subscribe to, whatever it is. Please protect me right now, you know, cleanse my energy, help me cleanse my energy, help me cleanse my chakras, shit like that. You can cleanse your own, right? You do like visualization of energy just detaching from you. You can imagine like a fucking rod of energy between you and this other person. You cut that shit, you know, a lot of different ways. But the reason I say that's important is because sometimes if you read, not to say that this is like guaranteed the case, but if you like are interacting with someone and then you do a reading for them and you go into a next reading with someone else, I mean, you kind of do have energetic residue from that last person. Now, that's not to say that it's guaranteed going to affect beforehand as the A in effect the next reading, but it's just something as a good overall practice to get in a good habit of always cleansing energy and having protective energy anyways, because for my empaths out there, you'll definitely know what the hell I mean when I say we are dumbass, energetically sensitive, and just even one interaction with someone can be very, very emotionally taxing. Not necessarily to say draining, but just taxing, meaning just it can take a lot out of us because we are just more energetically sensitive, literally from a nervous system standpoint, like dead ass. So, yeah, and brain wiring. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I gave you the nits, tits, and some cheese grits about how to be able to get some readings here, right? You know what I'm saying? These cards. And yeah, if you have any other specific questions, you can ask me, DM me, comment, whatever the fuck, or ask in the main feed, and we can get talking to it and shit like that. I mean, if you want a direct reading from me personally, just DM me. We can talk about that. I prefer you read yourself, but if you just need me to do it, then okay, I can help, give some guidance. You know what I'm saying? Show a little, you know what I'm saying? A little something. But yeah. So anyway, I'm going to go to the next video now. I am grateful for you. I'm appreciative of you. And let's get it. Let's go.